Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on my main channel. This one is going to be talking about my nightmare year. Now my nightmare year was not this year, but it was a couple of years ago, and I'll get into why it was a nightmare year. Right, first off, if you like this video, please share it with your friends and like this video and subscribe to my channel and comment down below. And so yeah, without further ado, let's get on with my nightmare year. Basically, my nightmare year was 2014. 2014 was my nightmare year. I'll tell you why it was my nightmare year. Excuse me. It was my nightmare year because a whole load of shit happened. Now, first of all, before I get into my year, I just got to tell you something, and tell you something about me. I have Tourettes and Asperger's. Basically, Tourettes is basically like, and I can't help those noises. That's my Tourettes. They're called tics. I can't help those noises. I try my best to do breathing exercises, but it never works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. See, like that now. That's my Tourette's. It's basically, and then my Asperger's is that I get obsessed with things a lot. So I'm glad to talk about my past. So my nightmare year was, like I said, 2014. Why? Well, let me tell you why. On the 14th of February 2014, my granddad passed away. I love my granddad so much. So yeah, my granddad passed away on the 14th of February 2014. Now I adored my granddad. Me and my granddad used to play a whole load of games. We used to play Monopoly, Cluedo. We used to play card games. We used to play Switch 16. We used to play Uno. We used to play dominoes. Me and my granddad used to do all these good things together. Then we also went a step further, and we started creating our own board games, which are at my nan's house. So yeah, that's the first thing on why 2014 was the worst and my nightmare year of all time. That's the first thing, because my granddad passed away. God rest his soul. I'm going to try doing a video. I'm going to try doing a video like trying to talk to his spirit. Now you might not like that because those viewers who are watching, they probably don't believe in spirits or ghosts or anything like that, or anything paranormal. But I do, and I got my paranormal stuff up there, which I showed you a couple of vlogs ago. I love ghost hunting. I've only done 2 videos on this channel, which is exploring the haunted Chislehurst caves and exploring haunted Queen's house. But in the Queen's house, it wasn't really that good. We didn't really get much hauntings and stuff. Well, we didn't get any hauntings because it was in the daytime and it wasn't pitch black or dark. Whereas in the Chislehurst caves, it was dark, pitch black, and you couldn't see anything in the Chislehurst caves. And I don't know if you look close to that video, but I think that but in my opinion, I saw an orb flying in the Chislehurst caves when I was doing my recording. Now, those of you who don't believe in ghosts or they semi-believe in ghosts, you might think it's dust or flies or something, and yeah, it may possibly could be dust. But I believe, this is my belief, I believe that it might have been a ghost or something paranormal, an orb. So yeah, back to 2014. My granddad passed away, so I'm hopefully going to be doing a video for YouTube on trying to contact my granddad at my nan's house, because my granddad died. My granddad died at my nan's house in the spare room. where he used to have like model trains and model cities and everything. He fell off the bed and died. They probably wonder where my nan was at this point. And those of you who have watched my animation, my animation, a tribute to my granddad, David Edward Hogg, my tribute animation video, I told you, well, I explained in the video that I believe that my granddad knew he was going to pass away on that day, because he sent my nan out to get some money from the bank, which they didn't need that money at that particular time. They didn't need it, but my granddad asked her to get some money, and so my nan was really so my nan did that, and then my nan came back to the house, and yeah, she found my granddad lying on the floor after having a heart attack, or something happened. I think it was a heart attack, because the paramedics came and they could not resuscitate my granddad. So that's the first part of why 2014 was my nightmare year. Now 2014 was my nightmare year. The second reason why 2014 was my nightmare year, and yes, I'm going to be 100% honest on this, I got assaulted. And that's the truth. I got assaulted in November 14th, 2014. I was going to my local Tesco's, to my local store, my local store, to get myself some bottles of Coca-Cola, and these three boys. Well, and there was two boys and one girl. There was two boys and one girl. They came right now. Now I was on the other side of the bridge, because my local supermarket is around the corner, but there's a bridge that you got to go over, because we've got a lake, because we've got a lake around that area, and so the bridge goes over the lake. and they yelled at me saying, "Hey, gay boy!" Because at that moment, because at that moment, they knew I was gay, and the reason why they knew that I was gay is because I was really stupid when I was 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, I was really stupid, and I told a lot of people around my area that I was gay. So yes, it is 100% probably my fault. But even though it was partially my fault, because I told people around my area that I was gay, that does not give them the right to assault me and beat me up. So they shouted to me, "Hey, gay boy!" I just ignored them, and I continued walking to my local supermarket. and that's when they came running over the bridge. And they said, and they all pushed up against me, saying, "Hey, gay boy, why are you ignoring us? Why are you ignoring us? Blah 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 blah," and just shit like that. So, now I said nothing, and that's when it all happened. So, big warning. This is going to get very, very, very graphic. There's a warning right there. They got me against the corner, and they punched me. They punched me in the face 3 times. They punched me in the face 3 times, and I had a bloody nose. My nose was all bleeding. I had a big headache because they were punching me. Then they punched my stomach. So I was you know that feeling that you get when a girl or another boy kicks another boy in the balls or the genitals, in the genital area. For those of you who don't know what balls are, like Americans and other people because I'm British and we have different language terms to what Americans do. So you know when you get punched in the balls or the genitals and you got that, like, your stomach goes and you got a bad stomach ache because you got gassed or whatever you called it. That happened to me. They punched me twice in the stomach, 3 times in the face. Then they kicked me in the stomach as well, once. So that was even worse. Then now I've got to give credit. Now I've got to give credit to the girl. The girl was the most sensible one. She was telling the boys to leave him alone, to leave me alone and stuff, and telling the boys that we've done enough. Let's leave him alone. And so those 2 boys listened to the girl. So they ran off. Then all of a sudden I turned back towards the supermarket to walk towards the supermarket, and the second boy ran up to me and punched me twice in the back. And I just didn't think nothing of it because I was 14 years old. Because I was 14 years old. I was either 14 or 15. This happened in 2014. I was born in 1999. So 2009 I would have been 10. 2019 I would be 20, which I am now. So 19, 18, 17, 16. This happened when I was 15. When I was 14, 15. Yeah. Now I remember. It was when I was 15 years old. Because my birthday is on 22nd of June, and before my birthday I was 14. So yeah, I was 15. I was 15 when this happened, when I got assaulted by a bunch of homophobes. And that is why 2014 was my worst year of all time. It was also the first year that I had Christmas without my granddad. Now going back to when my granddad passed away, back in February 2014, I was in the car with my 2 brothers. Because at this time my sister wasn't even thought of; she wasn't born then. So I was in the car with my 2 brothers, my older brother and my younger brother. And my nan phoned up my mum and told my mum that my granddad had passed away. Then my mum started making like upset faces and saying, "Oh no," and stuff like that. Then I was just shaking. I was in the back of the car shaking like, "Why? What's happened?" Then my mum said, "I'll tell you when we get home." With a depressed, sad look on her face. So I knew something had happened. We got home, and my mum told us that our granddad passed away. And that is why 2014 was my worst year of all time. Now, moving on to 2016, which is basically my 2015 to 2016, it was my first year of college. Well, we're in this country, in the UK, we call it sixth form. Those in America or other countries call it 12th grade or 13th grade or 11th grade. So yeah. So 2016 was mild. So 2015, 2016 was mild. I started my new year. I started my first year of sixth form college. I made a whole load of friends, but I was still really upset that I can't hang out with my old friends from secondary school. Those of you who are in other countries, you would call it high school or I don't know what you actually call it. Junior school. It was either junior school or high school. Because in America, yeah, or in America and other countries, you've got elementary school, junior school, and then high school, and then university. This was the end of junior school, beginning of high school. Again, in this country, in the UK, it is the end of year 11 going into year 12, which is sixth form college. So I was missing my other friends from my secondary school, junior school. And because I have Asperger's, now I know it's not a, now I know I can't blame on my Asperger's. That is dodging the bullet. If you, I don't know how you would say that, but that's dodging the bullet. I was obsessed with texting my friends from secondary school. Because when you're in secondary school, junior school, your old friends, they want to move on and find other friends and say goodbye to us and then say hello to their new friends. And I couldn't move on, and neither could my other friend. I'm not going to mention any names, but my other friend couldn't move on. But my other two friends, they moved on, found different friends and stuff. Me and my other friend couldn't move on. So my other two friends, I had three friends that I would mostly hang out with. Two of them moved on. One of them didn't move on. We were in the same car as me. So I was really obsessed with texting them on Google Hangouts and stuff, and they weren't replying because they had moved on, and I couldn't accept it. So I kept texting them, and then they finally replied and said that so we have to move on now. We're gonna miss each other as friends, but life moves on. You see what I'm getting at? So I said yeah okay. And so I came to terms with it, but then I started feeling left out from one of my other old school friends, and now I gotta be 100% honest with you. This was my friend that I used to have a crush on. I used to have a crush on. I don't have a crush on him anymore. He hates me he hates my guts and stuff. But I'm not gonna mention any names, But yeah, I'm not going to mention any names because that's what got me in trouble last time. That's how I lost my old school friends. Because I made a YouTube video about me being left out and stuff. And feeling depressed and stuff because I missed my old friends. And I was obsessed and stuff. And they found the YouTube video. And that's what started the whole rouse. So I just want to put that behind me. But now, moving on to 2017 to 2018. I was in my last 2 years of college. Well, 2016 to 2017, my second year of college. 2017 to 2018, which was last year, my last year of college. I had made tons of friends. Some friends were weird friends, like they would sometimes make fun of me, but it was just banter, you know. It was just banter. But I got really upset with it, and I got really upset, and so I reported it as bullying. And in a sense, it was bullying because they were pretending that were. Because they were pretending that they were gay and stuff like that, and I just wasn't having it, so I just reported them to the teachers and stuff. Yeah, but then I had my true friends who I still talk to sometimes, but not all the time, because I've moved on from that obsession of texting my old friends and stuff. I've moved on because I've learned to control it. But yeah, this has been a long video. Sorry if it's been a long video, guys. But I just wanted to tell you about my nightmare year. And now I'm going to move on to the last part of this video. and just remember, if you like this video, please thumb up the video, share it with your friends and stuff like that. This is basically 2 videos in one: my nightmare year and also about my Tourette's and Asperger's. So this is basically two videos in one. But now let's move on to the last part of this video. The last part is I'm trying to think. Oh, I can't think. Oh yeah. Now I remember. now I remember. For the past couple of months, I have been having nightmares about people trying to stab me, and like people being bullying and people bullying me and stuff, and assaulting me, and that proves to me that I have still not got over the assault that happened to me in 2014. Cause to now, gotta be completely. Sorry, my mouth is dry. I'm trying to get all my words out. Now I've got to be 100% honest with you. since I got assaulted back in 2014, I get scared. I get scared when I go out to the shops. I get scared when I go out to my local mall and outdoor malls and stuff, outdoor supermarkets. I get really stressed out because since I got assaulted back in 2014, I have been alienating myself from going outside because I was so traumatized by getting beaten up by those two people, and then the girl telling them to leave me alone and stuff. I was so traumatized, and so since then, every time I go out to my local shops or whatever by myself, I always look behind my shoulder, make sure there's no one behind me. I always sing out loud. I always listen to my music while I'm walking to my local stores and stuff, and I sing out loud. I sing my Scooter songs, I sing my other songs. I sing them all out loud because it helps me, because it keeps me in my comfort zone, and it lets me forget that I am out by myself and that anything can happen. So I am terrified to go out by myself. So whenever I do go out by myself, I listen to music and I sing out loud and stuff. I always look over my shoulder. I always start to breathe, sometimes heavily, because I'm just so anxious to go out. And that's a part of my mental health, because since that night that I got assaulted, I've been so anxious and so like really scared to go out by myself. So now whenever I go out by myself, I always look over my shoulder and always listen to music out loud. Because it comforts me. It comforts me. And what was stupid about me getting assaulted was that we called the police, and they found the culprits, and they let them off with a warning. Now this is the crazy thing. I was 15 years old. 15 years old. And they were 14 years old. I know. I'm such a pussy. They were 14 years old and I was 15 years old. But I'm not a violent person. And also, I do not know how to I do not know how to fight for my life. I do not know how to you know when someone beats you up and then you got to beat them up as well. I do not know how to do that. I can't look after myself like that because I don't know what to do. I don't have the moves and stuff. So if someone punches me, I just take it, because I can't beat them up as well, because I don't know how to. I can't defend myself. So if they beat me up, I cannot defend myself. I know I'm a pussy, right? But it's the truth. Because I've never been educated in defending myself. I've never been educated in defence. When I was 6 years old, I done some judo or karate. I don't know what it is, but it's one of them. But I only stayed there for a week because I just couldn't do it. Also, you see that? Well, you can't see it. Look, I'm not even strong. I'm just a pussy. Yes, and you heard it right here, right now. I'm a pussy. I can't defend myself. But that does not give people the right to assault me and be homophobic to me and other shit like that. That I do not deserve it. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber, but I've got some subscribers, but not many. But I make my own music. I do my own mega mixes on MixCloud. I do my own vlogs. I do my own YouTube videos. I do not wish to be assaulted by a bunch of homophobic assholes because I ignored them, because that's the right thing to do. Because they just yelled at me saying, "Hey, gay boy," and I just ignored them. Because in that state, that's the best thing you can do. Just ignore them. But in my defence, that was not the right thing to do. But I cannot defend myself. I'm not strong, but that does not give people the right to assault me or be homophobic to me or bully me. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the thumbs up button, because it means a lot. And please share this with your friends. This is 2 videos in one. This is my nightmare year, and also about my Tourette's and Asperger's, and about my mental health too. So please share it with your friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Share with your friends. Comment down below. And I'll see. And don't forget, the 25th of December, which is next week, my brand new song is going to be Trance Style is going to be dropping on YouTube on the 25th of December, Christmas Day. That's it for that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave like I said before. Smash the thumbs up button, please. I really appreciate it. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, cause I'm trying to get cause for one of my New Year's resolutions is to try and get is to try to get at least 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. Now, whether it will happen, I don't know. I'm going to try working my best. I'm going to try to do more gaming videos hopefully soon, because I'm hopefully going to be buying myself a new gaming PC, so I'm playing more PC game stuff and get like people can watch them and stuff and watch classic games. But yeah, please smash the thumbs up button. I appreciate it a lot. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and comment down below. And remember, 25th of January. And remember, 25th of December. My brand new song, Trance Style, is going to be hitting YouTube on the 25th of December, Christmas Day. Thanks so much. Cheers. Goodbye.